Hey y'all, Link652 here. Welcome back to the Harvest Block server. We are in Spawn. So I recorded an episode earlier today and it was phenomenal. These cookies are borrowed. They were for a new player who has not returned. Um, Sorry about breathing so loudly into the mic. Um, so I recorded that episode earlier today and I wouldn't say I was like lazy with it. I ran a bunch of tests beforehand and I made the unfortunate assumption that some video issues I saw were just a result of the footage not being rendered or anything, and I was mistaken. So let's head up here. So I'm basically gonna try and record that video again, just much quicker. It was about a 30-minute video. This one we're gonna knock down a little bit. So here we are in Spawn. You guys saw a really close up of the of this shop last time. So here we have all the eggs, and I mentioned if you watched it that I didn't know what each of these were, but they're all named, so you can actually, um, well, these say leash and such, but in older versions, those I don't think those names popped up. That's an angry. Why are you angry? Whoa. Okay. All right. So that's that. We have the piston over. Is it over here? Gosh, I've flown around these things like 8 times now, like actual recordings. So, like mentioned on my last video, if you guys saw it, look at that. This is amazing. I walked through here, but I'll do it again. This piston now runs the big one, and then when it goes down, it goes down. I don't know that it works during the day or night anymore. I think it does, because when I came here the first time earlier, it was up. Look at this badass water wheel, and it's actually, it's funny, I only know this because of Skyrim, and you know, I played another game. I think I started Dragon Age Origins. I didn't like the game. Never got very far in it, so that could be it. But it's a sawmill, so you can see the water wheel turns this gear, which turns this gear, which turns this gear, which is a saw, and it chops off these logs, which that doesn't do anything, but this will push the log in. Um, that must be slime under there. And then the saw cuts the log off, and the log falls in this hole, and I don't know what the logs are done from there. Oh, they must just go into the shop for us to buy here. Uh, and these have their names, which is great. That's really handy. Um, and that is it for the shops. Yes, I'm certain. Gosh, am I forgetting anything else? I flew around here for quite a while. Um, my office is still doing okay. I checked it. Sticks is keeping it clean, even though I haven't seen him in quite a while, which saddens me because I miss Sticks. So let's head to the house. Quite a bit to show you. Um, so here's the kitchen. It's a work in progress still. I mean, actually, this episode I spent like 5 minutes at the end of the last episode. I need help. Just I have some design issues here. This area is okay for me. I like what it is. Oh gosh, there's so much to show you. It's a little time to do it. So I went with this oven. I wanted like a double layer of ovens, like you know, an oven on top of each other. But it's kind of dumb to just put that in the middle of this empty space. If it was against a wall, I think it'd be okay. But to build like a two-layer high wall, I just didn't think looked good. So this is what we have here, and I'm okay with this. Great big vent for all the fire that rises from there. These are all sinks, and if you use your imagination, this is really a faucet that'll twist between the two sinks here. Gosh, really honestly, it should be able to run to like all four. So I'll think about that. Crafting tables in the middle. Are they tables or benches? They're crafting. Don't answer that question. I like being confused. So they're in here, and that's why this has kind of a strange shape, because I wanted everything to have this kind of floating bar sort of look, but I didn't like seeing the bottom of the crafting tables, so that's why some of these blocks are solid and some of them are not. Like this one, I kind of like. Oh! The, how? Where? What? Oh, I bet you he can spawn on those flowers back there. I bet you those flowers in the back don't take up space. I mean, the clay pots might not either. Um, Alright, I'll have to figure that out. You are a display feature for the moment. There's my flower room, and if you look inside, yep, you see dripping? Yep, it's a moisturized room from this water feature, which I may or may not remove. Like, I want the dripping, but I really just hate the look of waterfalls in Minecraft. It's sad, and there's some good ones I'm sure, but I can't seem to make them. I cut this cliff way back. It used to run out to like here-ish, I want to say. Maybe not even. But I cut it back quite a bit. Oh no, I didn't cut it back so much as cut it down because it used to all sit up at like this level, and now it kind of, I don't know, cascades down this ways. And then this is a retaining wall. I feel like I should build it to the top. What do you guys think? I kind of like it at the halfway point, just show that there's natural land back there. But I think realistically, I mean, this is Minecraft. Hey guys, this wall would go to the top to retain all the dirt and land. You guys have fun down there. I'm not sure about this bridge, honestly. I think if I make it the what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, just more wide to actually have the jungle wood path go through as well as the birch wood, like it is on everything else. Not a good explanation. It might look better, so we'll see about that. But check out these windows. I really like just the view. So I kind of want to plant some trees, but I also want to keep the ocean view open. So like I wouldn't mind losing some of this. Actually, let me do this on camera. We're in a hurry, so I'll just kind of do this quick before my... Wow, I did not expect to see you here, sir. Alright, so this is the plan here, is later I'm going to connect up this river. I mean, it's already pretty much done, so I just got to go back and dig. But there's a skeleton there right now, so I'm not going to do that. I need to move this glass. I was terraforming this area. And actually, my shovel goes really fast, so sometimes the server kind of lags, and it will leave blocks that I can't see until I teleport or relog. I flooded this, so I've got myself a little pond here, and you can't even see... I mean, you can right there. There's a pantry underneath there, which we will explore in a moment. But the waterfall comes from inside the mountain, and I might... That's actually a good place for a path. I might have this go somewhere. But it comes out down there as well, and flows waterfall into the pond. I might, you know, I could actually chop this off. I think from right here would be an okay spot to fish. And I know this is like terrible for a house because like the water damage would just be astronomical, but let's check out the pantry. So I had chests in these corners. It seemed kind of cluttered, and I also wanted to like have item frames here instead, which is why there's no chests here now, as you can see. For like herbs that are drying or something. I'll put trees in there, I guess. Don't know exactly what to do here. Maybe more item frames. But this is where I'll keep my food. And then I've got my walk-in freezer with lights at the bottom. And I did have some snow piles here, but the lights melt them. So there's my snow. I'll put my ice in here too. And I'm going so fast. We went to Starbucks earlier when we went to get dinner. And I don't like their coffee at all. We get mochas. Or, well, I don't always get a mocha. I'm a huge fan of that pumpkin spice latte. But it is out of season. So we get mochas. Why are you in my home? I wonder if you drop adult size armor. No, you don't drop anything. I have to sneeze, but I'm not going to. So we get a mocha, and I asked for extra chocolate because I don't like the taste of their coffee. It's like it almost tastes like it's just grainy, like there's actual coffee grounds. But the gal who made it misunderstood the order and gave me an extra shot of espresso, so it's like a triple shot plus whatever else. I don't know, but I'm energized, which is unlike my last episode that I took right after I got home from work. So I'm gonna destroy this. I've never been happy with this floor. I was just like, I wasn't even really satisfied. I just let it go. So I'm gonna destroy this. These chests are definitely coming down. The storage system does not work for me. There's just no way around it. Well, I mean, I guess it works. I mean, it holds items and I can find them. But I think I kind of want to expand this room into here somehow. I really like these walls, so I'm going to try not to destroy them. But if that's what it comes down to, we'll see. And then my other plan for over here is... It doesn't make sense to keep a dining room over there because kitchen's over here, dining room's over there. I mean, really... For the most part, if it was just me eating in this kitchen, I would just eat at like this table, which is a prep table, or this one, which is more of a bar you can sit at. Here's my theory here, is you're supposed to have a triangle in your kitchen, like fridge, sink, oven. And that's not quite what we have here. But we do have like the sinks here, so we can cook, we can access the sink, clean off dishes and stuff. If we're done cooking, we can set the plates here and prepare the food. This is like a butcher block, is why it's solid butcher block. And then more prep space here if like I've got salad or something. I don't cook. I don't know what I would have here. I mean, I guess I can set I can cook my grilled cheese here and my soup here, and then because my grilled cheese always finishes first, I can go set my grilled cheese right here and then not worry about knocking it off the table. Excuse me. So that's the plan there. Before I leave this space, any design ideas? Like I have this big empty spot right here, and I am not really sure what to put here. So if you guys could think of something, let me know. And if you also have any like other neat kitchen tricks that you've seen, like this is the one I know is the lever faucet. Let me know about that because I would love to add something. Nothing new downstairs. I did this used to be right here, like there's a wall here, and I moved it back because of the backyard thing that I have here now. That is mostly it for this area. We're gonna go to the Sentinel Citadel. I have something to show you there and ask for help with, but first, home Bubble Island. Bam! Why isn't my house loading? I'm kidding. I destroyed it. It's gone. You guys remember I spent several hours, many hours building this house and terraforming the island a little bit. I didn't like the house. Like, it had some details. It was built like certain parts that I really liked. Like I like the staircase I built. The overall like shape of the house, the outside was good. I liked the insulation that I had in the attic. But I would much rather have like a modern house over here. And it's kind of lame to just build one thing on this island. I mean, it was a special treat that I was able to get an island at all. So I don't mind seeing it evolve every once in a while. And let me tell you a quick story. First of all, let's look in the chest just so I can remember all this stuff. This is all stuff that I left over from building the house or that I tore down from the house. And I took some of the redstone back because I had like just a bunch of extra redstone stuff here. There was some snowballs. Actually, they were on the floor. Let's go back home. We'll fly over to Sentinel's Island. So the other night, we don't have the shops yet, obviously, and I needed to make this glass. And I only had like enough for these first 2 rows of the glass. You're still in there. You're a display piece now. So I had to get squid ink, and I flew all around the island, which reminds me of something else, and I could not find any squids. So I looked up other ways to get squid ink and fishing. So I was fishing, and on my 3rd cast, I got a squid ink. And that was like, wow, that's lucky. But obviously that only gave me 16 more glass, which was not enough. So I was out here fishing, and I was like over here, and I did not get any more squid ink. Actually, I cooked all the fish or put them away. But I saw something over here, and let's see if we can find one. They should spawn now that I'm over here. Just give them a second. There we go. You see that, guys? Hey, that's a guardian. So I bet you if this spot here was regenerated, well, not this spot, but this area here was regenerated, I would have myself a little ocean temple right next to my house. Woo! There is nothing better than working on a clay roof with mining fatigue. Not that I can tell you. Oh, these skeletons. Okay, let's go. They keep appearing, and I keep killing them. So you'll notice skeleton horses around my property here. Was that the extent of the story? Oh, and then right after I went over there, some squids started spawning, so I killed them, and now my thing is complete. Oh, but anyway, the story is I actually had all sorts of stuff, like resources and things that I needed that I had to play the game to get back at the Bubble Island house. I hope that gets finished. It's like awesome as hell. I really hope it gets finished. So I spent a lot of time running around in here on the last episode. You guys can see talking about what I wanted to do, and the plan is to have a treasury armory thing going on, and I think I only need 1 or 2 floors. Really, realistically, probably only the treasure. I'll probably need 2 floors because I'm gonna obtain more treasure, and the armory 2 floors as well. 1 for armor, 1 for weapons. So where are we gonna go? 2nd floor. Well, not really perfect, but I am a huge fan of this piece. Like it just fits. Like I don't know why, but it's I guess it's the Minecraft art. I really wish I could read that DeviantArt so I could spread it around, but I need to get in on the sketch map stuff. Um, right, these are the half rooms. So anyway, man, the Sentinel scared me. I don't know why. Um, floor 2, floor 3, perfect. So what we have here is this is the design I'm kind of think I'm going to go for the armor stands. I want to have just displays, and these are all going to be gold. This seems like there might be too many now that I look at it, and I do also have the option to like turn them or something. This is another thing where I want your guys' input on. Like, should I have like all these armor stands filled with gold armor? Because it'll all be enchanted. I'll be obtaining it as I go. Or should I have like some centerpieces or something? Like I couldn't decide. Maybe I should just have like 3 on each side facing the middle, with just empty room outside. Maybe I'll throw in a chair or something. Um, Whatever you guys think. And then I think that's all I did here. Yeah. The weapons are a lot more complicated because you can't put weapons on armor stands. You have to display them somehow. So I was thinking item frames. And there's all sorts of options. I really like how this looks with the wood. It like obviously looks. I feel like it looks like wet floor, which it's prismarine. I guess that's what it's supposed to do. But I think it looks good with the wood. Like it's a contrast that I like. But these are a bunch of options I put together for the weapons. And I like this one quite a bit. Just the hanging wood. I don't know which block to use. I did some different designs for how it could be set up, and then I threw a bunch of different blocks down. This with the kind of feet here are an option. And again, the block type is all just for cosmetic purposes, just to show the differences in the room. I don't think I want to go with spruce because that's the same color as the floor. But these pillars actually are ones that I really liked. So this is a theory I had where like item frame here, and then you walk in, and then item frames against this wall or something. As well as we could just have floating item frame holders all around. And then what I think I might actually go with, depending on what you guys say, is these are my 2 favorites, I think. Either just a wall in the back of the room. I don't want it to really cover the window, so I'd probably bring it down like that, and then have it extend to here. And I don't know what I would do. I'm thinking maybe a gray block, maybe just straight up stone. We'll have to see once I settle the design what actual blocks I use, and then I can put those up, and you guys can vote on it. But that seems alright to me. Like, I'm not going to have that many weapons. So I'm actually thinking not like all weapons up here. I'm thinking the 4 main tools, not the hoe. The hoe is unnecessary. I can put that elsewhere. But this could just all be like super awesome swords. Oh wait, there's a bow. Damn it. My pump just went off. I guess the diamond, the pickaxe and the shovel aren't really necessary. I think I want a pickaxe display. So maybe the tools can go together, and then the axe can have their own thing. We'll see. And then I could just have like a chest behind it with more weapons. The other idea is these kind of pillars, where I would just have these throughout the room, like 2 steps apart, I think, with item frames on all 4 sides. And these could also be hanging or something. I don't have enough fences on me to display that. But they could be fences. They could be hanging from the sky. Maybe this will help. Something like that. Well, not really that. 2 fences in the block with item frames on all 4 sides with the weapons, which I think would be neat. I can name all my swords and stuff. And I think that would also look really good from the outside. Just look in at these instead of just the back of a wall. So I'm looking for your guys' input on that. I think that's about the extent of the episode today, you guys. Where are you going to take me? Perfect. So yeah, that's what we've done this episode, and I did actually, I'm disappointed it didn't work. I did quite a bit of actually it was mostly that I did, but I did a little bit of like building and well, yeah, that over there is the little bit of building I did on camera, which I don't usually do. You guys know I'll spend a weekend making a bunch of stuff, and then I'll come back and show it to you. But yeah, I'm thinking I want to take these chests down, and I still want to use this space over here as storage, but I want a different design. And if you guys have any ideas, like an actual functional sort of room in real life, like I have the library over here with the enchanting tables. That makes sense. There's books here. There's a good reason to have an enchanting table surrounded by books. This needs to be fixed yet. I'm not happy with the design. Kitchen, it makes sense to have furnaces in here because that's where you cook. But over here, it's not like an actual room for storage. Like the pantry has food storage, but I'm just trying to think of something that would make all of these chests that I definitely don't want to have that high. I hate looking up to the top chest. Maybe like one layer, just something that makes sense to have just all these miscellaneous. There's my head. I knew I had another one. Just to have all these miscellaneous items like wood and stone and such. Any ideas you guys have, just comment in the video, or if you have the capabilities, go ahead and make a video, and I'll share it on my channel, and we can go from there. But there's so much stuff left to do in my house, and there's still things that I can change. I broke this down a little bit, because I don't want the room I don't like this here. So we'll see how that goes. This is easily fixed, especially since I can fly now. I wasn't flying before, so this isn't something that it can be done. But yeah, any ideas you guys have for my house? Anything you want to see me do in the game? If you have a particular place you want me to work on, just let me know, and I will give it a shot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this episode was kind of crazy, but it should be fucking stunning. The episode I recorded earlier looked great. There was a small issue with the video, but it sounded good as well. So hopefully this will be the best produced video I have ever made, and it'll only get better from there. So again, from me to you, you have just a beautiful face. Look into my eyes as I tell you. You have just the most beautiful face. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.